Evening all. Can you hear me okay? Hi everyone. Well, what is the status? Idea of building the standard Imperial yacht. I've got deck plans for it, I think. Let's have a look. Got the deck plans for it, Ethan. I can crack on with it as well. Not just yet, but the next few weeks I can try. That's okay. Hey Batman, how you doing? Hi. Is this thing working okay? Yeah, it's fine, right. Had a case of COVID, oh great. Hey Bree, how you doing? Just had a... okay. Right. I'm gonna carry on doing what I'm doing. I don't know about you lot. Now just to change this a minute. It's a bit dark. Maybe that's better. How's everyone going? Hey Jolly, hey Lord Crush, and Ethan. That's fine. Okay. That one guy. I'm quite good, thanks. Got a bit of a headache now, unfortunately. Wesley, how you doing? Desiree again, I'm still working on that. Just added a few bits here and there, still pondering on what to do. I'm sure I put a deck house here earlier on. Oh, it doesn't matter. Tra-la-la-la-la. Started work on Arundel Castle, just finished the red section of the bow. Keep going, Arundel Castle is one of the better builds, I think. I sound sick, yeah, banging headache, won't go away. You're okay, Brie, just bored, I understand. It's that funny time of year, isn't it? It's a funny time for everyone. Well, not too bad, Brie. Just sound a bit sick. That's not gone right. That'll do, innit? How is everyone? Keep asking me, how are you all doing? Download? Download for what? Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I got a bottle of pills here with me, so I should be okay. Copy, flip to the right, and then we paste. That deck house should work. Yeah, that's fine, isn't it? No, so that's that little deck house. I'm sure I built that earlier on, but I don't know, maybe I deleted it. I have a question. Do you play Stormworks? I've tried it before in the past, but I didn't get on with it. But that was sort of when it was still fairly new and laggy, so I'll probably have to go back to it and try Stormworks. I'll think about it later on. Saving all my money up at the moment. Dad, can you sing for us, eh? Ship is the Desiree Belle. I did a preview for it over there. There's the original. I'm just rebuilding it here. You are so awesome, an amazing shipbuilder, Rich. Thank you, Bree. You're an alright person as well. You're an awesome person. Lovely person, I'd say. How's that look? That look okay? Yep, that's fine. Good. Everyone agrees. Yeah, a bit of an oddity this time, doing sort of a shipyard live stream this late in the day. I mean, it's 11:15 at night at the moment, but not too bad. I can live with that. I'm not working tomorrow, so I should be okay. You know Cronus Dust? I don't know him personally, but I know he's another shipbuilder as well. And well, he does bigger, better ships, really. Rich, I've got an idea. Hang on, I've got any ideas for ships to recommend. American Star, sort of halfway there. SS Pendleton, CG 36500, and United States Cruise Line plans. Wanted to ask before I continue with Arundel Castle. Well, I could do some of those. The American Star sort of half done. So welcome. Yeah, you're welcome, Bree. Can you make the USS Constitution? Don't really do sail ships. They are too big. Hi, Elliot. How you doing? How's your day going so far? Day's pretty hectic, really, but not too bad otherwise. Just taking things steady. Sort of slowed down a little bit, if you know what I mean. Hey Rich, bad news. I was building the Capricorner and my PS4 decided to shut off. That's harsh. You should complain to Sony about that. It's fair. See, a lot of people have problems with the console, don't they? It seems like it's destined to fail sort of thing, isn't it? I'm building your old Titanic. Madness, that one. Do I have a cat? Nope. Don't have anything. Have you thought about doing the USS Monitor? It's a small build. I'll look into that one. Yeah, Elliot, it's Des. Similar in appearance to your Caledonian, I think. But probably bigger as well, but 4 funnels, if you know what I mean. My Leviathan is going well. Cool. Leviathan, I'd like to see that. I hate corruptions. Yeah, I don't blame you. My PS3 went the same way. Can't wait to see the American Star. Hope to see the CG 36500. I'll just look into what that is actually. I'm building in California, just starting on the hull. Just wanted to say I wouldn't be here without you. I appreciate it. A bit of support always helps. I kind of wonder where I'd be as well if YouTube wasn't here. I don't know where I'd be. I'd probably be lost somewhere. Rich, I'm gonna keep the stream up and building. Des a lot bigger than Caledonia. Caledonia is 297 blocks roughly. Okay, I'm not sure how big Des is. Des is sort of about the same size as Titanic, really. What is the dimension of Desiree? Oh, here we go then. So dimensions of Desiree, if I just fly over to the tip of the bow and work it out from there. I love doing all those, getting to hear your beautiful voice. Thank you, Bree. I wouldn't say it's a beautiful voice, but there you go. Yeah, I just measure the length of the Desiree. What is he working on? Desiree. Building the Rotterdam. And my Minecraft won't start up. Nice. I have that problem sometimes. Try to load the game, if it either goes through an update and fails, or just doesn't want to start full stop. So the Desiree is 430 blocks long. So 430, and the width is, or the hull width at least, is let's have a look. What's this side? It is 51, so she's quite chunky. High res Reset Vlogs, how you doing? Ah yes, you're so welcome. I'm gonna make a copy of my world. Yeah, I'll do. I always make a copy. After every ship I do, I make a copy of the world just in case everything goes tits up, if you know what I mean. One last thing before I go, have you about 20 or 30 of your ships? That's mad, just build all of those. Do you build them all on console, Brendan? Have you tried building a White Star Line Doric? No, I haven't yet, but I don't know if I've got the deck plans for it yet. I built a 2:1 scale Lusitania and she looks awesome, and I got the hull perfect. I learned from Master Jam. Yeah, I've not heard from him for a long time. I think he's probably still fighting in the Navy. Well, not fighting in the Navy, but training up. Which ship was the one that looked... Hang on. Which ship was that one that looked like Britannic but in Cunard paint? We're not going through that again, are we? I'll show you. It was... this one. That one. I'm building the Titanic, but in the middle of doing some work for the RMS Titanic. But how do you... the second build, eh? You've probably seen the group chat. I've looked into it earlier. I'm not really paying much attention because, well, the conversation's quite long. It's between you guys, really. I'm just sort of an outsider on it, really. Jake Kaufman, how you doing? What's the name? Well, it isn't really a name. It's just the Peaky Blinders freak show, really. It's just a Titanic or Britannic with Cunard colours and the forecastle removed. That's pretty much it. Mine one's got bigger davits on it though. So, there we are. Could you do SS France? No, don't want to. But I do have it laid out. You deserve all the love and support, Rich. Thank you, Bree. Best Minecrafted YouTuber. That's the Peaky Blinders one. Are you doing on as well, Elliot? Which is probably not going to finish because I hate the amount of detail in the Olympic line. Yeah, I know. I hate it as well. I need to do the SS Sultana. I'll have a look actually. I think I've got the deck plans for the Sultana. I'm going to have a look. Where's my requests folder? Request, that one. Is a Sultana in here? So, no, I don't know. Got the Atlantic. Don't know, it's in here somewhere. Sure of it. No, not in there. I'm sure I had the... No, is it that one? Oh, we've got more in here. Balmoral, cargo, ceramic. I'm sure I had it somewhere. Oh, I'll look into that one. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, so I say it was there somewhere. I really like the Peaky Blinders ship. Kind of combines the favourite elements of Cunard and White Star. Yeah, I know. Welcome, Rich. Thank you, Bree. Carry on building the houses. Ship looks beautiful. Lino's here. How you doing, Lino PM? You prefer Olympic or Titanic? Well, neither really. Well, Olympic probably because she still survived a bit. I made my own ships with my world. Currently working on a gigantic class of ships. I'd like to see them. Can you redo your old tugboat that went with your old Titanic? Oh, the little ferry. I don't know about that because it didn't really have any purpose. It was just there as a size guide, really. Nothing more than that. You won't believe how many I have been sadly abandoned. I think about 10 of them have been because I build all your ships on mobile. Oh God, you build them on mobile? Was that HMS Hood? Oh, in the deck plans thing. It's here somewhere, I think. I did have HMS Hood in here. Hikara Maru. It was here, I'm sure of it. Stockholm. Might be in that one. Got the Belfast. Oh yeah, Hood. There we are, Hood. Yeah, I got the deck plan for it, but never went no further than that. So that's it. Hey Rich, start doing some Old World Tour 2 tanks. I don't want to. Hi Alex, how you doing? I'm trying to work on my own ship, but right now it looks like a pile of dog muck. We all start in, in that sort of department. The ship's not tanked, so I could do anything really. Yeah, I'm working on it. Converted my Britannic hull to Cunard colours, add the forecastle. May just convert it, Britannic to the Peaky Blinders ship. Yeah, I personally wouldn't bother. It's not that great a ship, to be fair. Bree, how you doing? Sure. I'm also going to start my military base. For my brother sees military in California. Oh, cool. Yeah, build a tribute to your brother, yeah. Big brother. They aren't as big as yours, but still look pretty good. A cool reset, yeah. What do you have left on the Desiree? Loads of things, really. It's sort of thing, because it's a fictional ship, you can go ahead and do whatever you want to it. It's just add loads of bits, handrails and things, vents. When will this be an HQ drawer? I don't know yet. I haven't really thought about it. I'm working on a shipwreck. I believe it is longer than the Carpathia and other small ships that made. Blah blah blah. Could you do the non-Tucket light ship? I should try and do that. I could sort of convert my cowl shot, but I don't know how similar they are, if at all, really. I'm sort of pondering what to do with this. There's loads of things I want to add to it, but I was just gonna get around to doing it. Gonna have to wait to build my Arundel castle since my iPad had to die. Oh, good. Just finished the second ship with the Aquitania. I have to redo my Aquitania, to be honest. It's a bit narrow. I didn't get the scaling right when I built it. It's a bit too wrong way. Hey Batman, who is under 18 here? Probably everyone. About 90% of people here are under 18. Kick 'em all. Hi Frank, how you doing? Can you make the Adriatic? Could do. Looks cool, but I love all your ships. Done so many. I'm just not thinking what to do. I mean, there's things I want to add, but there's things I can't be bothered to do. There's central cranes, wasn't there? I didn't add those. There was a cargo on the preview one. Yeah, I'm going to go over to those. I'm going to copy those across. I built the Britannic, Titanic, Carpathia, Nomadic, Lusitania in my world, and finishing the Andrea Doria. Depressed and swag. That's a name, isn't it? You gonna steal their mast because it's more realistic and more beautiful? I'll try. Almost 15. That's Brandon, Catgirl, or Bree, or 25. I didn't realise that. At least 20, I'd imagine. Lama. Love your tutorials. Thank you, Lama. Spoony. Did you ever find out if the Queen Mary actually had the lifeboat walkway? I don't know. I saw it on models, but I don't know if the real ship actually had it. But I just added it because it sort of looked like it needed it, because the gap between the deck house and the lifeboats was quite extreme. I based these ships off Cunard paint and some other changes. Off Titanic, but yeah. It looks amazing. This is TG. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with this one. My name is Mr. Cheese. Hi, how are you? Would you do a tutorial on both Desiree builds? No, just the one, because this one's flawed. So I was just going to do the one. Because this was the sort of a prototype to the prototype, if you still know what I mean. By looks of things, I need to redo the Queen Mary 2 tutorial. It's mind blowing how many requests you get for her. Yeah, I get loads of requests for it. I'm not going to do it though, because you've already done it. Bree, still young. Spring chicken. Holy hell, those lifeboats. Oh, well, that thing over there, yeah, it's a bit hectic. What was I doing? Oh yeah, cranes. Cargo hatches. Was going to do a Minecraft survival thing, but as he's not here, so I thought I'd just fire up this and prat about in the shipyard for a bit, if you know what I mean. You make the best tutorials, but finding on iPad But building an iPad is slowly shattering his soul. Best thing for that is to not bother. Can you build ships such as Britannica in 1874? If they're sail ships, I'm not going to. Have you done a tutorial on the Mamba? Manda? I don't know. If you're thinking about the Mamba, no, I haven't done a tutorial on that one. Well, I have used lots of hours and days building ships on Minecraft. I've wasted years and years building these ships. Building on world edit, building on console with that world edit is crushing you, Batman. You're the Batman. You don't get screwed over like that. Try designing them from scratch. You and your buddy keep me laughing. We're not really buddies. We hate each other's guts, really. We've known each other 30 years, and we're at each other's hindrance, if you know what I mean. Would you make a 5 prop ship? Well, this one's got 4. I could add an extra one. You think the SS United States will be restored or scrapped? Don't know. It's 50-50 at the moment. What do you think the next ships will be in the next voting session? I don't know. I haven't got enough ships finished to put a poll up yet. Maybe might be this one, possibly the Winchester and the Stefan Batory, because they're the only ones that are sort of in the proper works. The rest of them are sort of nothing more than well, drawings really. I mean, I started the where is it, the Belgianland, I think I called it. Belgianland. I got the deck plans for that laid out. I got the outline drawn out, but apart from that, that's it. I've got the Americanus here. I didn't realise that. Yeah, that's another requested one. That's something I can look at. But overall, that's all I have at the moment. Well, there we go. Console Minecraft does have fill tool. Yeah, it's quite handy. Another propeller arm will be even more beautiful. Yeah. I have a model of the SS United States, which I did. Every model I break it. What's in the ship? What's the ship in front of Desiree? Which one? Where? Is there a ship over there? Nothing over there. The ship's behind it, but nothing in front of it. Usually when I build the older lift liners that originally have sails, I build them rolled up. Yeah, it's probably the best way not to build any sails at all. That's my philosophy. I forget. Did you do the Lucid 10 conversion live? Yeah, I did it live. I'll probably redo that video and do it as a proper tutorial rather than sort of me half-assing it, if you know what I mean. The end crafter, because it was a bit slapdash at the time. Those would be some good choices. Thanks, Brandon. I shall try and get them finished. Do you like Cunard or White Star better? Neither really. They're sort of equal. They both have their issues. And I really don't know what I'm doing here. Trying to build cranes, but not getting very far with it. Hi, your iPad is back. What ship are you building, Rich? This is the Desiree Bell still. I'm still working on it. It's taking a long time. I don't think my messages are coming through. Hang on. I'm not very good with commands on console, but getting the hang of it. Do you have fun doing all ships building, Rich? Bree, sometimes. I mean, sometimes I can put a ship together in a few days, but sometimes ships like this, where you've got to use your imagination, they tend to run a bit, well, not wild, but they run a bit out of steam, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I do enjoy building ships, but I spent more time building the smaller ships, so I tend to get more enjoyment out of building the smaller ones recently. Maybe it's just me winding down, you know, sort of stopping it, coming to the end, if you know what I mean. And get to the point where I'm no longer doing this. Can you do a video on the little details you put on your ships? I could do, I suppose. I wonder what would have happened if the Californian did help Titanic. Well, if I had some decent photographs of the ship sinking, that'd be a thing, wouldn't it? Because I'm sure someone would have had a camera. How many world edit commands do you think you've done in this world? Millions. Not on Rich's chat, Batman, so I may have missed something there. Can you do a video on the little details? Put on, yeah, I think I read that one. Chavez, or Chavez man. Arwin, how are you? YouTube is a bit broken at this minute, or at the minute. YouTube's broken all the time. Bree understands. You cool, Bree, you're good. Do you know when cranes are beginning to be added on ocean liners just to stay on topic? Nope, don't know. Hey Joshua, how you doing? Hey Rich, could you do the HMT and make a Gallipoli campaign camo? I've been asked this loads of times. If you look on our Facebook page, I think about 3 other people have tried doing that camo and they've all given up. You sort of get to a point when you realise you're just counting thousands of pixels over and over, and it really does sort of get to you, and people just give up. You ask Elliot, he's a witness to it as well. He knows how difficult it is. Pictures of Titanic sinking is like pouring milk before adding the cereal. Okay. What's wrong with that? Regarding the QM2, I tried to send the message earlier. I've deleted the old video tutorial because it was a bit crap. Okay, the new one's better. Okay, well, if you do that one. Oceanos is a bloody mess. Nothing more I can say about it. I agree. Hated that one. Hesitate between SS America and SS United States. I build many little and middle range ships. SS America is probably the better one. Then they're both equally as good, I think. But yeah, no, Rich, please don't stop. I'll have to one day, Bree. It's a mathematical certainty. I will have to give this up one day. Rich, could you do SS Californian in her war scheme? If it's Dazzle, I can't do the Dazzle. But it'd be fun to watch your live vids and other games. I could do more GTA vids, Bree, but I need to sort the processor out because the live stream just lagged like hell. Alex Pro Riviera, your constructions are incredible. Thank you, sir. They're not brilliant, but they'll do. Rich Java works now. I'm building the Titanic. Keep going. Mad Dog the Pro. Clint Daniels, your tutorials are actually fun to do and watch. Personal opinion, really, I think. Renegades here. Hi, how you doing? Chavi Army 03. I can't pronounce your name, but favourite ship is the QE2. Maybe Titanic. Thank you, sir. Could you do a Queen Marian war scheme? That's basically just grey, isn't it? So the grey ghost. Batman. I was planning on building one of your ships, but the Batman logo onto it, and finish up the Baltic and Hikara. Hang on, I'm trying to work this one. Put the Batman logo on it. The amount of ships I've got going at the moment are making me insane. Going to finish up the Baltic and Hikara Maru. I like the Hikara Maru. It's unusual. It's just sort of a random ship, isn't it? It's just randomly placed among the fleets of ships around the world. Legozilla, I love the Titanic. Tutorial, thank you, sir. I'm good, how are you? I'm not too bad, I'm just crying over a headache. I'm an old woman when it comes to that sort of thing. Sorry, I was stuttering or slurring. I'm trying to finish the Queen Elizabeth, but I have no motivation to finish it. I know how you feel, because I currently have no motivation to finish this one. What is the ship with the yellow stripe behind the Desiree, eh? Oh, that actually, what is that one? I get that always. Be one of your biggest fans. As long as I can still chat to you. You're fine, Bree. You're cool. This one is the Baltic. Yeah, that's the one with the yellow stripe, the Baltic. What? Hang on. What screen recorder do I use? You mean? What's this one called? Streamlabs OBS. That's the one I use. The SS California didn't have dazzle camo. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's a bit odd but beautiful. A little ship nonetheless. Fair enough. You have Discord? I do have Discord, but I only use it with Adzi, so I'm not really that social, if you know what I mean. I hate headaches myself, so I get chronic migraines. Yeah, I had migraine once. I've only had them once, the migraines. I thought I was dying because my vision just went all funny. Hi Jolly, headaches suck. Yeah, I know. We're taking over YouTube. Hello. Everyone agrees headaches suck. Yeah, thanks, Bree. Try to make a B-17 flying fortress. Oh, it's basically just put a ship up in the air. Could you build a destroyer or battleship? I could, but I don't really want to do navy ships. I remember when I was in second grade, about 10 years ago, when I first watched the original Titanic video. I've improved a lot over the years. Yeah, the thing about that original Titanic, it wasn't the first Titanic on YouTube for Minecraft, but it was the one that sort of went viral. Well, semi-viral. And back then, things were a bit... the standards were very different, so... yeah, things were a lot different back then. Things, people appreciated the lower qualities, if you know what I mean. Do you have any ships... Do you have any tutorials for ships smaller than the Californian? Well, I've got this tugger over here. This one, it's the Bewley tug. How old am I, Rich? I am 34. You're cool, Bree. You should do a ship based on your logo. The logo, the ship in the logo is actually on this map, so that's that one. So anyway, there's the Bewley tug. So that's a small one. The Shipyard is a small one, but I don't know if that's smaller than the Californian. So I think that's actually pretty big. So I don't know. Yeah, that's up to you if you want to do that one. I've got the light ship as well. If I walk to the Coronia, and it's behind the Coronia. Batman gets migraines as well. That's understandable. With all the stress of building ships. Yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Where are you from, Rich? I'm from the United Kingdom. Hampshire. How many ships do you make? I don't know. I don't know how many in total there are. There's well, I won't say hundreds, but probably 50 at least. Any in this doesn't go down well with me. I understand that one. Do you think that the boat, there will be a lot of episodes? The boat? This boat? Oh, I don't know. The Desiree, probably about 10 parts, I think. Hey Rich, out of all your ships, what's your favourite? I'm going to guess Queen Mary. I know, you got that wrong, Bree. It's the QE2. You've built that one. You built it on your world. I tried your Titanic building water on PS4 and it didn't work well. Spades AFK. Build a Corona hospital ship. Well, there's the Coronia. Just change the colour. I'm from the US. Okay, I think a majority of the people here are from the US. Cool, you're from the United Kingdom. It's not that cool, it's quite a depressing place really. It rains a lot. Ollie Epic. How you doing, sir? I'm good. Well, I'm not too bad. You good? I should say you're good. Or are you good first? It's for force of habit. Everyone I see in the morning, I just say I'm good. Corona looks nice, but looks like the green hull scares most people from building it. Yeah, the green hull was part of a poll. I did put a poll up about what colour it should be. I did want to build it black or grey, but there were options to paint it blue as well. But they wanted to go for accuracy, so the green had to stay. But we didn't actually have a green that matched the real ship, because it's more of a pea green rather than a bloody sunshine green or whatever it is, so the colour, yeah, kind of ruins it a bit. Yeah, American, yeah, a lot of American people here. I'm currently building the Aquitania and just finished the Oceanic. Cool, Ollie. Lino is French. It's too hot. I heard you say it, but couldn't remember which one it was. Okay, free. CR Gaming, what's the biggest ship you've built? The biggest ship I'm currently building is the Costa Concordia, but it's not finished yet. And it's in Essex. Ever heard the song? Essex, Essex, Essex is crap. Not to be mean, but it's just a spitting image song. It's quite funny, I thought. Can I see the Titanic real quick? Oh, Renegade. Okay. Warp Titanic. Blue's here. Oh, hey, Rich. Yep, I'm here. I've done your MS Estonia, and I've got to say that it was fun. It had its cons, but I've got to say it was very fun. Yeah, I can't remember when. Was that 2017 I built that? I can't remember. It's not the most accurate, but it's something different to what I'm used to. You know, it's a large ferry, car ferry, and yeah, it's different. What types mods do you use, and do you use your? I'm on the PC. I got the World Edit mod and the Warp mod. The Warp mod just basically goes from place to place, and the World Edit is just a building things. Rich, what is your most modern ship? That's the Costa Concordia, but it's not finished yet. What you think it's bad in the south of England? Try living in Yorkshire. Yeah, you got the Yorkshire Dales there. It rains all the time. Build the boat in a flat world. Build a whole 435 block long, 63 wide, and start the 17th block from the wall. Okay. I think Corona looks a lot better in black. Yeah, I agree. I'm yet to build it. I wouldn't bother. Ships from the 60s where they converted ocean liners to cruise ships. Yeah, the 60s was sort of a thin year, or thin decade, because everyone was starting flying. Ships were outscored by the airplanes. Most ships look good with black hulls. I agree. Renegade likes it. It was somewhere near the late 2016, mid 2017. Okay. Yeah, okay, check. Yeah, please. Are you gonna make a Titanic 2 tutorial? I shall try probably in the new year, or at least get a prototype ready for the new year, because I've got the deck plans. It's going to be a completely scratch made, so I'm not going to do any converting. My favourite build was the QE2. I agree, Jolly. Wait, Rich, you're missing 2 lifeboats next to the very front funnel. Down here, I know there should be 2 auxiliary boats to the side, isn't there? Up there. The Olympics got them over there, and Britannic's got them, but I'm missing them on this one because I couldn't be bothered to add them. You've never done interiors? No, never do interiors. In mid 2017, I was correct. Yay! Bree says it's beautiful. It's the first ship on this map, actually. Well, actually, it was built next to the old Titanic, because if you look at the preview video, I compare the two, and then since then the old one was deleted and replaced with every other ship on here. So this one was November 2017 when I did this one. The Andrea Dory is fun. The stern is beautiful. The stern is different. Yeah. Hang on. And pretty easy. Oh, cool. No ship build is that easy. True. What block did you use for California's funnel? I'll get back to you on that one. Can you show how to copy a boat in Waterworld? Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with some of these. There's one on the other side of the funnel. Did I actually add that lifeboat? Oh, I did. I didn't realise that. Cheers, Elliot. Will you ever make the first White Star Liner at Cunard? I don't know. Just asking, will you make RMS Homeric and Majestic? I think I got the Homeric deck plans. Or Homeric, whatever which one it is. Okay. They're all amazing. Rich, thank you, Bree. Where is the new Britannic? Oh, hang on. I'm just going to warp to the Californian quick. And I need to work out what the colour block was. Just don't ask Batman about my mess up on the bow. Too late. So what's that one? That's the Magneta Terracotta. That's what I used. It's probably called something else now, but that's what I used. Is it Magneta or Magenta? That's Magenta, sorry, Magenta. Now where is that you? Are you not able to make a conversion cause the Titanic 2 is wider? The Titanic 2 is a wider hull, a taller hull, and a shallower draft. So it'd be easier for me to just build it all from scratch. That's what I want to do anyway. I don't really want to do a conversion because it's more dismantling and rebuilding. So I'll do a scratch made one if I do it. You should remake the Georgic. I shall try. I've got a basic deck plan somewhere. Jolly, you started something now. People are going to start asking questions. Cat girl, pretty. Do you plan on building the Oceanic? No. No, if you ask Sordax, he'll do it. Ask Sordax really nicely and he'll do it for you. Can you make the SS Titan from Futility? I would, but I don't know what it looks like. I mean, there's no proper pictures. She screwed it up. It was close to tearing it down to the ground. Oh god. I can see a bit of domestic violence coming along there. Yeah, I just sort of pop to the new Britannic, because that's what someone wanted to see. Don't do that, Batman. No. I might build Titanic 2 once you do it. Yeah, let's say I'll probably try and get it done for the end of the year. I mean, I've got the Costa Concordia and other things, but I'm just sort of flipping between things. You make such nice ships. Thank you for you do have any money from it. I get a little bit of money from this. YouTube's earnings are at an all-time low, so I don't get jack shit like I used to. You can show us how do you copy a boat in a water world. Okay, right. If I just pop over, there is a tutorial on how to do this. Hang on, I'll come back to that in a minute. You want to copy something from one world to another. If you've got World Edit, you'll know how this this is how it's used for. If I just copy something here, or build something first. So burst build. Actually, that actually looks quite rude. So I can do it in a different colour. Let's just build a lifeboat. Sort of copy that. Copy from there to up there, and then we need to go and find a command, and it's in the World Edit tutorial, and it's in here how to create a schematic. You need to make type copy, so just copy like that, just 72 blocks copied, and then we need this command, so // skim save make edit. Okay, so we'll type that in, so // skim save make edit, and then the file name, which would be lifeboat, so that saves it as that, and then that'll create a schematic called lifeboat. And then we go to the other world. I'm probably explaining this a bit too quickly, but we'll go to the other world, ocean. And I'm not keeping up with the comments, I do apologise. And then what we do, we go in here, and what we do, we go // load, and then skim. I'm trying to do this properly. Skim, and then lifeboat. That loads it. I typed it wrong. Load, skim, lifeboat. Hang on. So I think it's skim load actually. So skim, load, and then lifeboat. There we are. So that's loaded it, and then you just paste it. There we are. So that's moved it from one world to another. It's not a very good explanation, but you just look up World Edit tutorial on Google or whatever, and you should be able to find it. So that just moves from one world to another. I know, Lino, I didn't explain that all that well, but yeah. Okay, let's try and catch up with this. Can you go to your Baltic account? Right. Okay. Warp Baltic. Here's our Baltic. Where is Truck? Don't have it. I'm one of your biggest fans. You were the first YouTuber I came across. I was amazed. Thank you, Bree. You're sweet. Carry on building your houses, Bree. I want to see houses. Is there a world edit mod for 1.16.3? There should be. They update it or release a new version every time you Minecraft updates, I think. You should try and make your own fictional 1970s, 1990s cruise ship. I could. The MS Deborah was a sort of a modern, sort of made up thing. You should work on a better design of lifeboat, Davidson. I should work, okay. That's reset. How do I copy wall? I'm a bit stupid. No, you're not. Lena, I think that worked for you, didn't it? So that's the Baltic there. Not sure what else I'm to do. Does that command work for console? No, I don't think it does. I think it's mainly for PC and things like that. Goodbye, Rich. I continue building for the France. Okay, Lena, see you later on. Have a good day. Hope that helped. I'm just going to have a drink. Bear with me. Pardon me. That sound working okay? Just checking. Yeah, it's fine. Right, so welcome Rich. Thank you, Bree. That's a really cool idea, actually. I don't know what it was, but okay. There's a one for 1.16. You're the best shipbuilder I've come across. Now there are better ones. So you need to use a program to be able to copy blocks. Yeah, if you're on PC, then you got World Edit and things like that. There are tutorials that shows you what to do and how to use it. Thank you. I try to be 247 sweet. Now don't be sweet all the time, Bree. You can be you can. I don't know. Weird. What am I doing? I remember. Hang on. I remember sneaking away to watch you, Rich, because my brother would tell me if you swore. Brothers would tell you if you swore. Yeah, I swear all the time. Do you watch your tutorial videos? I have watched my videos in the past when I wanted to build things in other games. I couldn't be bothered to copy it across, or sometimes copying from other games didn't work, so I had to build things from scratch. So I did once or twice watch my own videos. Did you make a RMS Britannic conversion? Not yet. Now I may get round to it, but there's not really much point for it. Hey Rich, you probably remember me. Hi Lana Dana, how you doing? Are you going to update your Queen Mary 2? No, that's Elliot's job. That's Elliot's job. Thank you very much. What just happened? I don't know, Elliot. I'm not sure what happened. Keeps life fun. Yeah. You forgot to say no homo. Why not? Nice ships. I'm done with your Britannic. It looks absolutely amazing. Thank you. Have you made a tutorial for Costa Concordia? Not yet. I'm still building it. Can you do the SS American Star Wreck? I actually did that for From the Depths. I used torpedoes to achieve that. So yeah, if I just warp to Costa, I mean, I've not worked on it for about for a few days now, but here's the Costa so far. Like I said, I'm still working on it gradually. Well, not for a few days, but yeah. See, Elliot's job. He knows his job now. He's got to do the the Queen Mary. All behind web pages. See you later on. Good night. Are you still thinking about if you might make the Titanic bar wreck? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. It's getting around to do it. I mean, I've got so many other things I want to do. But I will try to get round to it. Hey Rich, what block do you use for Lusitania's funnels and her war scheme? That was black wool. I kept the black concrete for the top and the stripes, but I used the black wool for the replacing the red. And could you do the Californian in her war scheme? You'd have to inform me on how that works or how it looks, because I've never seen California like that. I like little ships, they're cute. I like the little ships. They make life easy. Are you going to do or build the Leviathan? Not at the moment, but I may have the deck plans for it. Do I? Or in the requests? Probably in here. Yeah, it's just probably in here somewhere. I just can't be bothered to search through it all. I'm American. Shavamaran. Oh shit, I can't ever pronounce that name. I never regret this, but starting today I'll be doing your Queen Mary, even though it's a bit old. And you've made better improvements. Queen Mary still holds up. I think Elliot's Queen Mary is a bit... Well, it's more modern. It's got probably a better hull. Queen Mary hull on mine is a bit sketchy, so... Take what you get, really. You don't have to do the stern because of its condition. Yeah, I'll understand that when I'm not going to do the stern. Hey Matthew, how you doing? Okay, let me go look at the scheme. Okay. I love that ship. It's beautiful. You mean this one, Bree, the Costa? I wouldn't say it's beautiful, but it's more of a sore ass, if you know what I mean. Do you build the Poseidon? Yeah, I built the 2005-ish sort of Poseidon, but I'm not going to go ahead and make another one. I mean, the 1970s Poseidon's basically Queen Mary, so that's, if you want that, just look at that. Rich, you should build a ship, but it's sinking, and show it, hey? Oh, you mean sort of tilt it over? Am I going to build the Atlantic? Nah, Sword Axe has done that. I'm not really going to do something that someone else has already done, if you know what I mean. I don't like to compete when doing these ship tutorials. Or at least if it's in the same scale, if you know what I mean. I don't compete with other people on that one. It's unfair, if you know what I mean. Okay, Rich, I went and looked at the hull, and it was dark grey, and the funnel was light greyish blue. Okay. Was the hull's black? Well, I think my California's grey anyway, isn't it? Build a torpedo. No. Very well, thank you. Just see the America back there. The America. Oh yeah, I think it's at the back here. Problem with this Concordia, it's such a long way. Even if I'm flying at full speed, it still takes a long time to get to the other end. So I believe America is back here, and I think she's got the unpleasant task of looking at the Costa Concordia's backside all the time. So here, that is... Yeah, it's the America. Miriam, how are you? Yes, here's the America. I quite like this one. This is one of my favourites. You should compete with my glorious cruise ship that I'm building that spans 20 decks above water. That's a big one. Are you going to build the Olympic as a troop transport ship? Not in dazzle colours. I ain't doing the dazzle colours. That'd just kill me. I mean, you ask Elliot, and there's loads of people on our group which have tried it and all. Well, not say failed, but can't be bothered. It's too much work. I'm not the biggest fan of cruise ships. To me, they seem really boxy. Yep, like that one. I love the old ocean liner style. Yeah, that's what I prefer. Biggest ship I've made is 75 blocks long, not counting the stern and bow. You don't count the bow and stern, and you're not counting anything really. Yeah, that's America style, one of my favourites. She's beautiful, isn't she? And that's the other one. That's the same one. Yeah. La 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 la. What was I gonna do? Can't really remember. Something I wanted to check the other day was the stern of this thing. How I laid it out. Or like that, basically. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just what was that over there? I keep forgetting what ships I've got in this world. That one is the QE2, isn't it? Yeah, QE2. I'm getting lost of where I am. What ship is this? Well, this one here, Batman, is the SS America. Similar to the United States, but smaller. Cruise ships are so boxy and ugly. Yep. United States lines has some glorious vessels, or gorgeous vessels. Yeah, I think the blue, red and white funnels actually makes it stand out more as well. So that's the SS America. Nice one. And it's got the unpleasant task of staring at that all the time, if you know what I mean. Imagine looking at that every morning. Yeah, it ain't pretty, is it? SS America is really pretty. She is pretty. You're going to build a 1890 Majestic? Oh, I don't know. Some ships are sort of off limits, if you know what I mean. Sometimes I've got to keep research. Research takes more than the building, I think. How do you do your bridge telegraphs? I don't have any telegraphs on my bridges. The bridges are all empty. Using an end rod with an upside down grindstone. I never tried that. And how I make my cruise ships in the shape of ocean liners. Glamorous superliner. Perfect plan, I'm good, sir. How are you? I hate building cruise ships. I agree, this one was a labour of hate. And I agree with people that they are saying they are boxy, yeah. Give me a Queen Mary any day. One of these, nope. Although, to be fair, it doesn't look too bad, does it? I mean, it's... From my point of view, because I've built it, actually, in my eyes, it looks pretty good, but... I wouldn't go ahead and build these all the time. I mean, who would want to build this when you got things like that? And like that, and over there, and over there. Even though they're not loading very well. What's being built on the left side of Costa Concordia? On the left side. Oh, the left side. Oh, that's the Stefan Batory. I built the hull, but I haven't built anything else really. The thing over here. Ooh, the Teutonic and Majestic ships are also cool. I'll look into those. I always thought the Teutonic was fictional because I saw people make fictional ships with that name, but no, I'll see it. I'll see what I can do. Did you build the Berengaria? No, I haven't yet. I don't remember what that one is. Queen Mary 2 is beautiful. Yeah, she's alright. I've deleted my America, sticking to ships that you've not done yet. That's fair enough, Elliot. I mean, I don't want to compete, but you could have gone ahead and done yours. But if you had done it first, I wouldn't have done it. If you know what I mean. That's just, if we're building ships in the same scale, then that's fine. If you built it in a different scale, or I built mine in a different scale, then we could compete against each other because it's a different world. But we tend to use the same scale, don't we? That's the problem. Can you do the Mazeric line cargo ship? That thing's huge. That's a big blue thing. I'll look into it. Hey Rich, could you do the AHS Centura and HMHS Dover Castle? I'll look into them. I shall write them down in a minute. What are your thoughts of chains being in Minecraft now? I've never seen it because I've not updated my game for ever, basically. Just an idea. Have you considered building the Manhattan or Washington? I've got the deck plans for them somewhere. Manhattan. I'm sure I've got it on my desktop. I'll close that now. I don't need that. Close that. Manhattan. Yeah, there. Manhattan. That's the one, isn't it? If I can build that, I probably will, because I've got the side view, of course, and I'm going to just make my own deck plans after that. So I may look into that, Matthew, sorry. Stefan Vittoria looks good so far, thank you, even though it's pretty basic. East Viper, the Berengaria was a sister ship to the German White Star Majestic. Okay. Basically the same then. Could you build the SS Medic? I shall try and look into that one. Thanks, Rich. Lynn, how you doing? Hey chat, what your favourite ship to draw from Rich? Nah, that's not me asking the question. Can't read that language. I think that's Spanish, isn't it? That's the right one, is it, Matthew? Good. I shall try and get onto it. Fill the hull of Stefan Batorian. What now? I'll do it then if you want me to. How are you? I'm Wolf Slayer. I'm good. How are you? You good? How long is the Costa Concordia? I did measure it the other day, but I can't remember what the measurements come out as. I'll give it a little while and I'll measure it again. Do you have any ideas what could add to my ship's bow, stern? I don't really know. It's personal preference, really. You know, a docking bridge or loads of vents or lifeboats. It's up to you what you want to do, really. As long as you don't leave it empty, then you should be okay with it. But Baron Gary wasn't Cunard liner. No. Your ships are wonderful and following the Titanic RMS tutorial. Perfect plan. Yeah, keep going. If you can finish it, like a lot of people. I mean, I do get a lot of comments of people saying they can't do it. But a lot of people, you lot have proved that it can be done. I mean, most of you are on consoles. You still managed to do it all. Sorry, I mean, it's all good. That's fine. Wolf Slayer's good. I love Piano Canberra. It's one of my favourite ships. I hated building that. It just didn't work out for me. If he made a complete competition tutorial to me, then that would be my favourite. Build a what? Competition tutorial to you. How are you guys today? Well, I'm okay. I don't know about everyone else. I think our downgrade of 1.12.2. The water looks a lot better and for thumbnails. Have they changed the water texture then? I didn't realise they did the water effects, Elliot. I didn't think they were going to bother with that. But I think Minecraft would get to the point where they'll stop producing blocks for it and just how do you feel about building ships such as the German superliners like the Imperator? I've not done an Imperator yet. I've done the Majestic, which is the Bismarck, I think. So that's not too bad. I've not done many German liners. I've probably had more vents than 2 lifeboats on the stern. That's more like it. Add those details. Where's Adzi? Adzi's not here today. I thought he might have been, but never mind. He's probably got child problems or early night for work, if you know what I mean. Maybe some skylights. Yep. Skylights, add those. They're always handy. If you've got a big space and you don't know what to fill it with, stick a skylight on it or a cargo hatch. I like sinking ships. Hey Rich, what's your favourite ship that you have built? I like the QE2. Although, to be fair, the Arundel Castle was a good one. I always look at the deck plans whenever I mention that. If I just go over to it. The Arundel Castle. Where is it? I mean, look at that. The deck plans. Although they're not laid out very well there. These deck plans. The Arundel Castle deck plans, beautifully laid out. Everything is there. And everything works. So that's one of my favourite builds. Rich, could you redo the Californian? Oh, what for? I thought the old one was bad enough. A new one would be making it worse. Will you build the White Star Line New York? I got to find the deck plans for that, or at least a decent side-scrolling image. Do you have any prediction of when Costa Concordia will be out? I don't know. I think that I might get it ready for... If I can get it finished before the end of, say, October or maybe November, I might be able to get a tutorial out for the new year. If you know what I mean, but I'll think about it. Hey Rich, could you build a Nantucket? I got to look into that one because I don't have much information on it, but I've got one lightship I could probably convert it from. Yeah. They changed the water texture after 1.12. Not sure when it was changed exactly, but 1.14 looks craps. Oh, okay. So that sort of makes sense then. But I didn't really know they changed the water. Maybe I won't bother updating either. He has a child. He actually got 3 children. He's a daddy of 3. All little bundles of misery. Not fair. That's not fair. I tried to build the Carnival Conquest and failed because guy didn't tell that well. Yeah, I've found out if you've got to do a tutorial, you've got to try and explain it quite well. I've seen a lot of people. If you ever type in, you know, a ship tutorial of any specific kind, majority of people don't really explain things very well. I was like that to begin with, but I've got to the point where I'm sort of having to explain everything as much as I can. It's like, I like to call it idiot-proof, but you know, and none of you are idiots, but you know, some people do get a bit confused by what I say. But I try to explain it as best I can. Will you do the Imperator or Berengaria? I'll try. Not this year though. Maybe next year. I'll see. No, I don't have any kids. I've not been blessed in that world. I have enough trouble looking after myself. If you know what I mean. Will you probably Symphony of the Seas? No, not Symphony of the Seas. I mean, the Costa Concordia is big enough. Symphony of the Seas is probably about another third bigger than that, I think. A third of the size bigger? I don't know. If you're building a custom warship and have some deck space, add more guns. That's what I've done. If you ever watch my From the Depths videos, you'll see my Emma Jane ship. And whenever there was a bit of free space on it, I stuck a gun on it. And that's what turned out to be the Emma Jane. And that's the only battleship I've actually... Well, I've built 2 battleships in that game. And they all worked out quite well. But, yeah, it's a completely different world for From the Depths. But like you say, if you need the space, then just add more shit to it. Papa say, eat carrot. Hey. Okay. Are you thinking of building Titanic propaganda version of Capricorn? that Nazi film, or the Capricorn as a prison ship or concentration ship? I don't really know. Is the Kaiser Wilhelm de Grosser wartime colouring similar to Lusitania? I don't know actually. I imagine she is painted in merchant colours, like yeah, sort of like Lusitania. Hey Rich, I just woke up. Insane Gamer, how are you? I'll be going to bed soon, I think. The Symphony of the Seas takes a long time to build, plus it's really hard to build in Minecraft. Yep. He has done the Aquitania. I have, but I may redo it. Just bow down to the Batman. Hey Ollie, how you doing? It's one of that Olympic... If it's the one Olympic hit. I missed a question there, I think. Oh, HMS Hawk. Don't really do... Well, I don't do battleships at all for Minecraft. It was a dreadnought, wasn't it? Yeah. What are your thoughts on the MS Savannah? It's a nuclear-powered liner. I got the deck plan for that. I did have it laid out. Savannah. Where is it? I did have it laid out. Where is it? Boudicca. Yeah, I did have it. Where the hell did I leave it? Probably in the bloody request, or is it in that one? There it is, the Savannah. I've got the deck plans here. Although they're a bit vague, but I might be able to work something with that. Do I have deck plans for Actania? I did see a question about that, but I never answered. But I don't have the deck plans for it anymore, unfortunately. Or at least not that I'm aware of. For Aquitania, I'm just going to have a quick skip through, see if I can actually find them. Let's see, Mauritania, they're not in there. With the Queen Mary. Are they in there? No, not in there. No, I don't think I do anymore. In the Titanic folder? Nope. No, I'm sorry, Ali. I don't think I've got the Aquitania anymore. I can't even remember what if the deck plans I used were any good. Sorry about that. If anyone is looking for a mod to make your own massive ships, move to 1.4.2. Yeah. Have you built Bismarck? No. You should do a Titanic grand staircase. My grand staircase was crap. What you build? Nothing yet. I've not been able to find any Aquatania deck plans. Yeah, I think the deck plans I had were pretty vague as well, but I'm sure I got them somewhere. I just don't know where they ended up. I think the ones, to be fair, the deck plan I used didn't work out too well for the scaling, so it's probably a merciful thing that I don't have them. Oh look, I've got the Willie G ones. I forgot about that. The Wilhelm Gustloff, something else for me to do. So yeah, sorry about that, Ollie. How about the Constitution? No, don't do the sailboats. How do you get that far with ships? I just search for them, look on Google or whatever, or Facebook is a good place to find deck plans. You'd be surprised. Because there are a lot of people, or a lot of groups for shipping in ship-specific groups, so if you can join them, you know, the world's your oyster when it comes to deck plans. Hey Rich, please do a Liberty cargo ship. I've got deck plans for one. Liberty ship. I'll try it. I've been thinking of doing this one for a while, but never got round to it. Hi Lego Master, how you doing? Would you rather build HMS Rodney or HMS Vanguard? Neither at the moment, because I don't really know what they look like. Are there even building the Titanic 2 anymore? Doubt it. It's just a pipe dream from some fat Australian. My favourite build was the Carpathia because it was the only one I didn't screw it up on. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I will build Queen Mary. You go ahead and do that. If you can finish it, you're a marvellous person. My shipyard may be lost. Oh dear. He always has made... Hang on. He always has made Queen Mary. I shall go and check again. Mary. Hi Chivari. I can't pronounce your name. Hey Rich, can you do a Costa Concordia? Is that one good enough? The Titanic 2 is being built since last month. Oh, is it? Okay. That's the Chinese one, probably. Did you do Andrea Doria? Yep, I did Andrea Doria. That one was fun to build. Queen Mary, they all were. Yeah, Queen Mary's a big one though. She's a big one. Does Rich know MSC ships? Would be nice to build one of those. You've built 6 so far, Bree. You should be building more of them. Try building the little ones, they're fun. I like little boats. Do you still have the deck plans for Normandy? I don't think I do. The deck plans I used, well, I didn't really use a deck plan. It was sort of a half-assed attempt at doing something right. Jolly's still building the Andrea Doria. Will you build an ocean liner where Corona are the passengers? That's a very weird question. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was referring to the 2 American ocean liners, the American export line. Oh, okay. I shall try and look into them. I've got my notepad here, I'll write them down a minute. It's going to be identical to the original one. Okay. Will you make the Doric? I will try. I've got to find all the right documents for those ships. So the Homeric, the Doric, the Medic. All the ships are sort of end in IC, if you know what I mean. I've got to try and find all the right credentials for them. Deck plans. Don't really need a deck plan, but a side view is good enough. Are you talking about Titanic 2 that will sail? Probably not. Are you... Hang on. Did you do Queen Victoria 2? No. I think Elliot's doing the Queen Victoria. Actually, he has done the Queen Victoria, and I don't know if he's going to do a tutorial though. I have to ask him. Could you build the Royal Yacht Britannia? I have the deck plans for that. I have it here somewhere. That's Britannic. I do have it here somewhere. Britannia. I think I did have it here somewhere. What's that? Oh, Rylarrousse. Homeric is there. So that's a side view of Homeric, so don't really have anything for that. Oh, Anthony, thank you, sir. Anthony Guerra, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Every little helps. You don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. I'm just going through my deck plans. I want to see what is there. What's that one? Don't know what that is. Yeah, Elliot's going to do a tutorial for it. Good man, you're going to do the Queen Vic. That's what we want. Can you do a ship dock? Me and Addy tried doing Southampton docks the other day, but we got about an hour into it and fucked it up, if you know what I mean. We didn't know what well, I knew what I was doing, but Addy didn't. That's what happens when you leave a rookie loose with World Edit. Things don't go to plan very well. Okay, she's still in progress, just small details to add. Cool, was good to see that, Elliot. We'll be back in a bit. Gonna see my subscribers. I really want to do Titanic 2, but my parents won't let me when it sails. Hey, I really want to go on Titanic 2, okay. Every stream I donate. Thank you, Anthony. Is it because I pronounce your name properly? Mr. Guerrero. Every time I say Guerrero, you have to donate, okay? This is my YouTube channel. Oh, yeah, Ace Vipers, that's his YouTube name. Or YouTube channel. Go subscribe to Elliot. Would you do the Empress of the Seas, the old Royal Caribbean ship slightly shorter than Titanic? I could do. I'll look into that one. Empress of the Seas. I'll write these down actually. I'll get another page here. Bree's going to go build the Oceanic at some point. Good luck with that, Bree. She's a fairly small ship, that one is. Alright, hang on, let me just... right, so it's an Empress of the Seas. Empress of the Seas. I think that was, wasn't it? Okie dokie. Does anyone know where I could find these ocean liner groups? I checked on Dishboard, but found it was dead small server. Ocean liner groups. Do the Yamato? No, not doing battleships. Will you build a ship so tiny that I could fit it in a creek? I'll build a lifeboat. That would do, wouldn't it? Don't get greedy. Okay, Anthony, I won't. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate it. Speaking of the Southampton Docks live stream, I joined the server. Oh, did you? I didn't realise that. I know we had a few people on there. And then Anthony went and sort of world edited the world to death, if you know what I mean. It wasn't very well set up, I know. So yeah, that's why things didn't go to plan. I can't make ocean liners for my life. Don't worry about it, Lego Master. Neither can I. Can you build P&O Pacific Jewel? I just have to look into that one. Oh, what ship just got here? Oh, this is the... Elliot wanted me to fill in this ship's hull, which is the Stefan Batory, so I'm just filling it all in. And see what it looks like when it's finished. Thank you, Rich. You did all the time. Just one time better for me. I like your little ships. Yeah, Bree. My little ships are the best. 30 more minutes and I'm going to go to school. You got to go to school in 30 minutes time. I'm going to go to bed in 30 minutes time. It's 3 minutes to midnight here. Will you ever build a ship so tiny that you can have time to do interiors? Well, to be fair, I have done lifeboats with interiors. Hang on. Can you do Bioshock 2 submersible? I don't know, I'll look into that. Build the Yamato. I mean, Rich, there's a thing called World Edit. True. I really should use that, shouldn't I? Saki git. Oh, Anthony Guerra. One more for you since I'm nice. Thank you, Anthony. You're a lovely person. That's appreciated. But don't give me too much money though. I'll get greedy. What's your fave type of ship to build? Cruise, cargo, or a liner? Small liners, I think. They're probably the best. I'm not a big fan of cruise ships. I mean, although it does look alright, but cruise ships are awful to build. California, yep. Lego Master's trying to help me, yep. I appreciate it. It's probably me talking too much and not focusing on what I'm doing. God, banging headache. I'm going to be in pain tomorrow. If Rich says so, I'll build Yamato. You build Yamato. Lord Crush, you build it. I can't do it. I can't be bothered. Rich, you ain't greedy. You're a wonderful guy. I'm a wonderful guy, apparently. I'm not really. I'm an awful person. If 2 more exams, then gonna make more videos. 2 exams, blimey. Oh, missed something. Can you build Harland and Wolff because you... I didn't build Southampton Docks, I screwed up Southampton Docks. Well, I didn't, but Adzi did. The Harland and Wolff thing would probably be even more complicated. But I'll put the plan towards Adzi and see if he agrees to, you know, screw it up again. Perfect plan's got to go. See you later on, sir. Have a good day. Good luck with the lives. Until next time. Oh yeah, thank you, sir. Be good. Have a good day. I think there's 3 more exams left. Insane gamer. Don't miscount your exams, you'll end up with regretting it. Will you ever build an airship? I keep getting asked to do it. You know, it shouldn't be too difficult, really. Lego Master's been dealing with essays all week. Now, due to half semester. Don't remember the last time I done an exam. Promise I will always add lights inside every ship. That memes or memes. No, not true. Just being silly. I think Bree likes me. I'm a sweetheart. I got a heart of stone. Bree has a heart of gold. I think this is the latest you've ever streamed. Yeah, I think it is as well. I don't plan on doing it every night. As long as it's quiet though, I'm happy. The afternoon ones are alright. I was probably going to try earlier on, but it's just too noisy, so I thought I'd do it this evening. Yeah. What are you building? I'm building, what? Filling in the hull of the Stefan Batory. What time is it for me? It is 2 minutes past midnight, so technically it is Wednesday morning for me. So not working today. Can you build hang on. Can you build the Hindenburg or the Hindenburg? It's an airship yard. I shall try and do an airship. I mean, it's basically a big football, isn't it? I'll think about it. I've got to get the shape right. That's the main thing. Will you ever do a Martian dust liner? I don't know what that is. Sounds fictional though. Hi Hector, how you doing? Hector Adu? Yes I do. Yeah, you have a heart of gold, Bree. Do you build skyscrapers in your videos? No, I haven't done a skyscraper. I was planning on doing the World Trade Center, but that world got screwed up by a fried hard drive, so I never got round to that one. It's only 7:02 for you, so you're right in the morning then. So what is it? You're ahead of us or behind? So if you're ahead of us, that makes sense. Rich, when he doesn't use world edit slow mo, Rich when he does use one edit. Gotta go fast. I can't do too much. I'm talking as well. If I can fill blocks in while talking, I'm okay. I know it's a bit boring and slow, but it's more of a Q&A thing really, rather than me building anything. Excuse me. Will I create the Twin Towers? I did it originally, but I probably won't do it again. But yeah, I probably won't do the excuse me. Probably won't do the World Trade Centers again. Sorry, I need to have another drink. Pardon me. That's gotta be nice. You get a free day off. I do get a day off. It may not be for long though. The old biddy who I work for may be retiring, so I may have to step up and become the boss. But I don't want to be the boss because I can't organise a prayer in a mosque and own a bloody company. So yeah, things may be changing. Yeah, Twin Towers are easy to build. Yeah, they probably are. I mean, it's basically build one and then copy it to the other one, isn't it? Who remembers the day when the Twin Towers collapsed? I do. I imagine most of you are probably too young to remember it. I remember exactly where I was when the news came on that it had happened, or it was happening. Boss Rich, yeah. I don't like being the boss. I'm not an authority figure. I'm just someone who takes orders rather than dishes them out. Because best way of shifting the blame, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I understand, Bree. I think I should work on Baltic. Yeah, you work on the Baltic. The Baltic's a good one. Weird looking ship, but yeah. What are my plans for tomorrow? I don't really have any plans. I mean, I can't do. Probably won't be any streams during the day because once again we've got the builders in, so it'll be too bloody noisy. And there won't be any power tomorrow, so that'd be a complete waste of time. So I'll probably go out for the day. Probably help Dad at work or something. Probably just travel around in Dad's van with him. So that's that. A Martian dust liner is like an ocean liner except it sails on the dusty ground of Mars. Oh, that's the Mars thing. Just built one tower and welded it. Yeah, welded it a new one. Joshua doesn't remember it. Born in 2007, yeah. I was 15 at the time when the towers collapsed. I was actually off school that day. It was an inset day, teacher training. Yeah. It's sort of like when people say they remember when JFK was shot and things like that. You remember, it's a certain thing in life where you remember where you were when that happened. I'm 14, yeah, so deaf too young to be alive back then, yeah. Insane gamer, yeah. One of my besties was coming across the bridge when it happened. Yeah. So Bree remembers it, I think. I was so young when the Twin Towers collapsed. I was 1 year old. Yeah, I got builders in all week. It's a big job. A lot of plumbing and wiring and shit like that. But it has to be done. At least with building work, it only happens now and then. Remember when 2020 happens? Yeah, 2020 is one of those years you can sort of cross off your memories, really, isn't it? Why do you wait for another day to build a ship when in the past? I don't really have to wait one day because I've actually recorded the whole tutorial for Saxonia. I'm just uploading it day by day to give people time to catch up if they want to. I could have uploaded all the parts in one day, but yeah, it's just a routine that I have really. Cat girl born in 1995. I remember 1995, I was 9. Happy days. 1995. Bree, you're 25 years old. You don't look a day over 20. My parents are in the RAF, so you can imagine when the towers fell. Yes, I can imagine. I remember the teachers of my school, because they were all in having a teacher training day in London, and you can imagine how hectic it would have been then, because they couldn't get out of London at the time. My brother was born in 2001. Yeah. Before the Twin Towers collapsed, yeah. But you told me about it for felt people was lost. There's loads of people lost. About 3,000 people died, I think. I was 2 when it happened. Yeah. Yeah, this year's down the toilet. Yeah, you just sort of cross it off the list of memories, don't you? I wasn't born before Twin Towers collapsed to 14. A lot of 14-year-olds here for some reason. Maybe it's one of those years or ages, or it could be one of those ironic things because it just says I'm 20 years older than you are, making me feel old. This is Minecraft, not politics. We're not talking politics, we're talking things. Okay, let's change the subject then, okay? Let's change the subject. Now that would have been overwhelming. What is the curviest ship you've built? Curviest? Long time no see, how you doing? Sue Asmin. Curviest ship I built? I don't think I've built a very... they're all fairly curvy. This is a fairly curvy ship. I was looking at it from the outside a minute because I haven't seen it from the outside for a while. So that sort of gives you a little curvy idea how it looks. That was the curve. Yeah, you got it right. My father was in the Twin Towers when he survived. Blimey. What's that over or around? Hang on, what's that on the ground over there? Where? Oh, those things. If you're on about these things, these are just crappy mock-ups. That event was sad. Yeah, I know. Batman. I wasn't even alive. Yeah, so most people are sort of in their teens here. Considering I'm making the next big four, the big four next. Yeah, build the big four. Who needs a history class when you have Rich? Yeah, who needs history? I'm not really giving a history, I'm just sort of giving my point of view and who remembers it and where I was and things like that. It's not a history class, well, it's not sort of my history really. I don't really have much history other than that. Could I have the Baltic deck plans? Hang on a sec. Will you build an airship that floats? Hang on. Baltic. Do I have Baltic? Baltic. Don't think I have. I don't have the proper deck plan. All I have is a top view and a side view, which is that one. This is on the ship bucket, and then there's the top view. And I can't really remember where I got that from. If you leave me a link on the YouTube channel or something to where I could email it to, I'll try and send it to you, or send me an email because my email is on the channel as well. So if you want these Baltic ones, I'll try and send them to you. That's quite a good image, isn't it? That one there. Will you build? Yeah. Did you say my name? I think I did earlier, Batman. I think we're talking about the tower still. Mems is 30. Will you build a steamboat Natchez? I don't know what that is. Will you build a spaceship that goes to the sun? I'm not into spaceships or sci-fi or things like that. There was a time when an Indian man wanted to go to the sun. People said that would be impossible, you get burned up, but then he turned around and said, we shall go to the sun at night. It's such a bad joke, isn't it? What if they avoided the iceberg? then things would have been different, really. War would have still happened and ships would have been sunk. A lot more people probably would have died. But the Titanic disaster is sort of things that needed to change, really. It's sort of the end of the complacency era, if you know what I mean. People were sort of too complacent in their times, and the Titanic sinking was a wake-up call that was needed, really. What? Yeah, is Messenger not available? You could try. You're on the Facebook page. I'll try and send it to you on there. I seen what happened. I felt for everybody. It was horrible. Yeah. Seeing it on the telly live, you know, sort of remember everything like that. Oh yeah, what happened with Titanic was sad. Can you convert RMS Titanic into Titanic spaceship? Hey? Oh, I know, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to do any spaceships. Do you think Titanic would have been a troop ship or a hospital ship? Oh, maybe she would have been both, because Mauritania was both, wasn't she? She was I think she started off as a cruiser and then turned into a troop ship and then became a hospital ship. So she could have been one of three, really. The Titanic. This would be interesting. Brandon's back. Hello, I'm back again. So far I'm starting on the grey section of the bow, almost done. Then I have to do the stern. Woohoo. Yeah, I know. Thanks for the amazing builds. No worries. Not what people would have survived with the Californian would have helped. True. Californian was only, what, 5 miles away? If that. Ship are you building? This is the Stefan Batory. The MS, I think it's the MS Stefan Batory, I'm not sure, but I'm just filling in the hull and then I'll go and do something else because I'm bored. Have I got to the end yet? I think I have. You're just going to stick with your ships, right, Rich? Yeah, I'll stick with ships. I'm quite happy with doing boats and things. Also, if RMS Olympic did not get scrapped and survived the Second World War, I think she probably would have been scrapped eventually. I think Olympic was more dilapidated rather than anything else. I remember reading about Aquitania. I think a grand piano fell through the floor on the Aquitania, so she ended up going to the breaker's yard. I could tell you're using quartz blocks. Can't spell the name. Yeah, I like quartz. Quartz works out well. I'm just going to quickly copy this. Copy, flip to the right, and then we paste. So that should fill in both sides, and there we go. 2 ships would rescue the passengers. Do you think that the White Star Line would be around if there weren't a Great Depression? I don't know. The war would have happened, wouldn't it? You've had the Second World War, that probably would have screwed up a few things. It's all what ifs, isn't it? And sort of looking back on hindsight, what would have happened if something else would have happened. But it's one of those things you just sort of take it as it is, really. What if Britannic never sunk? Britannic would have had a nice career, I think. It looks nice so far, Rich. Thank you, Bree. But an official crew member of the Titanic said that California could have saved nearly half. Yeah, I don't know if she would have been much use, because would she have been able to get there quick enough through the ice? I don't know. Have you built the RMS Homeric or Homeric? I've got the deck plan or the side plan of it, but I've not built the Homeric yet. Anyway, there's the hull of our Batory, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change a few things. I'm going to change the red to the black to the green and things. So replace the quartz with 25114. There we go. That's that one, and then the white, the green. Sorry, I think that's a 7, isn't it? Nope, what's that one? I don't know what that one is. 3. Nope. 2. Nope. 6. Nope. Uh, 8. Nope. What's the bloody code for the green? Hang on. I'll be right back. Gonna check Discord. Okie dokie. Will you build a plane? I built planes. Before I get back to building, are you able to show the progress on the SS American Star? No, I'm not done anything yet. I've got it written down, but I've not made any progress on the star yet. I know there's not a lot to do. Would you ever build your own ship? I have, Dominic. I've built the Desiree Belle. I feel like Britannic might either be scrapped or survive. Maybe. The British officer is here. Hello, how are you? I'm trying to remember the bloody code for the green. I can't remember what it is. Ah, there it is. 13. There we are. So that's the that's that one sorted, right? Okay. So 1, 2, 3 down. I think we want the 15 now. Not quite. One more up. And I think that's fine. There we are. That's the hull sorted. Why do people keep calling me Rich? That's my name. Imagine if an Olympic never scrapped, she could be a hotel. Could be. Do you have that video on YouTube? I don't have it on YouTube yet because I've not finished it. G. Castro, hi, how are you? Rich is short for Richard. It is. I found a higher quality source for Humeric deck plans. Would you be interested in me sending them to you? I would. Appreciate it. Don't have to just yet though. I'm still doing a few other bits, but I'd appreciate them. How many people died when the grand piano fell through the floor in Aquitania? I don't think anyone died. I think it's just an accident that happened, but it sounds funny though, doesn't it? And it's just the ship was so worn out it just fell. I'm just going to quickly copy this. So copy, flip to the right, paste. And there we go, that's the hull done on both sides. Beautiful, you agree, Elliot. There we go, so that's the hull done with the green stripe, looks quite good. Where can I find your ship, Rich? Oh, I'll go over to it, that's over here. If I walk to it. And I'm still building it at the moment, but this is it, the Desiree. So there we go, that's that one done there. God, I get a headache again. Bear with me, just have another drink. If Titanic never sunk, it probably would have been scrapped. Yeah, probably. Does the sound working? Yes, fine. Richlarrousse sent a request to join your group. Yeah, that's okay. I'll either add you or one of the mods will. Gonna change the mods soon. I'm gonna upgrade a few and downgrade. Well, not downgrade any, but I'll upgrade a few mods on there. What ships are you gonna do after Saxonia? Probably finish this one. And maybe do a tutorial for it. I don't know. I may go do a few tugs to fill the space. And then it gives me time to do some more building. I don't know yet. I've heard that Aquitania's funnels were in such bad shape they could literally stick your hand through them. Probably. I mean, they're only thin metal, aren't they? What is the Desiree Belle inspired by? A mixture of Titanic, Mauretania, and Queen Mary. It's got a Queen Mary sort of hull, a Titanic sort of silhouette, and a Mauretania sort of superstructure, if you know what I mean. That sort of thing. What if I created the Titanic with the Normandic or Titanic with tugboat? Don't know. Do a Batman theme one? No. That's your job, Batman. That ship looks nice. Thank you, Bree. It's not finished yet, but enthusiasm isn't really there. Ronaldo's here. How are you doing? So when I'm doing fictional stuff, I haven't really got the inspiration to do anything, and kind of just, I don't know, it's the enthusiasm's not there. But I'm here now, I can do a bit more. So we get our nether brick slabs. Don't think I've ever been to the nether. Probably have, but I can't remember. Try and build these up. That looks okay, doesn't it? Right, so I'll copy this over, just make that a bit fatter up there. What was your first ship? My first ship, surprisingly, was a Titanic. But a not very good one, if you could imagine. It was not very symmetrical. Well, it wasn't symmetrical at all, but I mean, when I first started playing Minecraft, it was it was nothing more than a browser-based game. It was, you know, you had a map which was about 512 blocks long and 512 wide, and about 50 blocks high. So that's all you had to work with. So we just had to work with that. But the Titanic the first Titanic video I have is not the first one I built. I built many more before that. If I had my original Minecraft Classic server still, I'd show you, but unfortunately that got roasted, so I don't have that anymore. Why not Olympic World War One theme? Ask Elliot, he'll tell you how difficult it's become. Loads of people on our group have tried it and failed. I might do a ship inspired by Titanic and Queen Mary. You do that. I mean, this is what I come up with. I actually built the original Titanic in 2017, not knowing of the better ones. I had that problem. There's people that still build the old one, even today, but I'm going to keep it on there. Are you adding funnel slants to do? Yeah, I will do. These are just sort of duddy funnels at the moment. I will correct them later on. The little shunters here. Hi, how are you? Do I have a server? I don't have a server now. I've got my original classic server got, well, not deleted, but just the hard drive failure killed it all. I've not tried Olympic Camo. Mikhail has. Yeah, I know, but you sort of, you know what I mean, because Mikhail's tried it and failed. Well, not failed, but given up. And a few others have tried it, I think, and not bothered. So it's one of those things that's killed a few people, I think. If I can build Olympic Dazzle Camo, I want a shout out. If you can do it, Lord Crush, you go ahead and do it. There are some great ships on the group. Yeah, there are pretty good ships on there. Started the group, it was originally called Richlarrousse, but I changed the name because I wanted to make it more inclusive rather than just being about me, which is not really the idea. Hang on. Where does the white line on Andrea Doria start? What, the height of it? And I just warp to it. Hang on, warp Doria. The top one or the bottom one? Will you ever build a ship that sails on land instead of water? We're going about the bloody Mars rover again. It's just a waiting on Batman. I'd rather paint an Olympic with Lusitania wartime colours than the Dazzle. I understand that one. I tried to blow it up between the blacks. You mean the top one, yeah? Have a good night, Rich. Bye. Our wolf slayer's going. I'll see you later, Wolfie. So it's on about the white line at the top. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th block down from the top. That's where it starts. So the 5th block down from the top of the black. What's your favourite hospital ship? I've only got one. That's the Britannic. Richlarrousse, I hope to be able to send photos mine soon enough. I'm still using my mom's account, but good thing is I'm my own site. Yeah, okay. You carry on, you build, you post what you can if you got photographs and things. You post what you can. I think my question will cause your brain to go down. Yeah, it will. My custom ship would be named SS Gigantic, even though it's small, yeah? So yeah, that was okay. Was it Batman? Okay, that's fine. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh yeah, I'm going to warp back to the 0. I'll do these mech things. I don't know what they are, but I'll add them anyway. For those here who are waiting for my part 6, QM2, apologies, delay too long. Yeah, you take as long as you need, really. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just fiddling about here. This area looks a bit bare, so I think what we need here is a few vents. Red, black go together, best torso. Your favourite colours, Abry. Red and black goes together quite well. If you had a white line in the middle as well, it does look quite good. I'm going to go build the Twin Towers. Warslayer. All ships I've built have been custom. I like custom ships, but they do sort of screw your head a bit. That one was different. Hang on. Yeah, green at the bottom, yeah. What is your favourite American song? I don't really know. Not really sure, really, to be honest. Oh no, whereas I have lots of photos. Brandon, you go and post them. We'll be back for 10 minutes. Okie dokie. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Will you ever build a ship that is just a completely floating bowl, like a same length and width? Not really a ship, is it? It's more of a soup bowl, if anything. Bree does agree. A lot of really random stuff from you lot today. It's not as bad as some days, huh? Time flies when you're having fun. I'm off. Thank you, Rich, for another epic stream. Thank you, sir. See you later on, Edward the Best. Have a good day. Or evening, whichever. Will you add a time... Hang on, will you add a line to the 0? A red line? What, on the hull? What, sort of between the white and the black, if you know what I mean? A red line will look a bit like the Poseidon, yeah, that sort of thing. I don't really want to add a yellow line, because then that just, yeah, it just makes it look like Titanic then, doesn't it? Super Bowl should be played in the bowl of boat. Some random things coming from you lot. Plan to funnel around 5 funnels. Building a 5 funnel ship, but I keep getting asked that to do 5 funnels. I agree, Batman. Trying to fry my brain. One ship I think you like is the Titanic, what is from the 50s with curved funnels and lots more boats. I've seen a ship with a green bottom just a few minutes ago. Try to talk more rich. Okay, Bree, you want the green bottom? Oh, the green bottom, hang on. If I know what you mean, I think it's the... Do you mean this one, Bree? That's got a green bottom. Rich, would you use... What, Rich, what hang on, Rich, wood should I use for the deck? Spruce or birch? It's up to you, really. Whichever's best, because they're all different shade of colours, aren't they? I think the lighter colours will probably look the best. But it's up to you. I think there's some very small earthquakes going on. Kind of vibrating. A bit vibraty here as well. The computer's making a bit of a shake. I have now figured out that I don't want to do it because it's too much work. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's the Batory Brie, if that's the one you're referring to. Bestie's favourite is yours is the Poseidon. I don't have that anymore, so unfortunately. The Poseidon went with the hard drive, if you know what I mean. That was the first one you did as well. I didn't like doing the Poseidon, to be honest. It was an awkward ship design. Very about one 5 funnel ship, which was the RMS Adventurous, which got scrapped after its 4th voyage. Oh, engine exploded, didn't it? That sounded about right. I built a 5 funnel one, but that's the Great Eastern. Where do I live? The UK, the United Kingdom. Will you build a ship that shaped like a box? Just trying to fry me again, aren't you? If you're asking what line, well, SS Gigantic be serving, well, it'd be Canada Ridge line. This year, very first one I did was Queen Elizabeth. Yes, it is. It is that one. Okay, it's that green bottom one, the Batory. Since I'm using my mum's account, I'm going to send 2 photos, one of the CG36500 and the Pendleton, so you know what they are. Okie dokie. Don't mess with the Batman. I was planning on doing something here, but I can't remember what it was. Damn it. Oh well. Dee 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 dee. Tra-la-la-la. I'll put a little cargo hatch here. That'll sort of tidy things up a bit, won't it? My line is the Green Star line and might combine with my friend's line, the Blue Star line. Yeah. Will you build a ship that is shaped like a light that sounds, scent or taste? What? Batman, I need you here. Go kick that guy's ass. What am I doing? I'm supposed to build the sides in slabs, aren't I? So this is what happens when people distract you and fry your brain. Right, now the middle can be raised. There we go, that will do. So from the back of the mast I can add a thingy onto that. I put the 3 propeller blade on Britannic. Yeah, I tried doing the 3 blades, it never worked. He's going to go crazy and build a ship like a ship. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, build a ship like a ship. Or build a boat like a ship, or a ship like a boat. Nah, that'll do, won't it? Do you like the name Canada Ridge? That sounds pretty good actually, Canada Ridge. If I had a line, I'd probably call it the 5-star line or something like that. Be ostentatious about it. Yeah, I think the 5-star line would sound pretty good, wouldn't it? So anyway, I've got those 2 derricks there. So I'm just talking to myself here. La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Ooh ooh. Da da dee 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 dee. Do do do. Tra la la. You are making me go insane, dude. Yeah. Everyone has a silly moment. I actually have a line called the Peel Cruise line. That's quite a good one as well. Okay, so go up to 3 and off 3. Hi, Jelly Boss. Okay, so go up 3 and on the 3 in the middle, on the 2 and 1 in each side. Just 2 photos. Okay, Brandon, do you do more than one ship at a time, Rich? I try to stick to one ship at a time, Bree, but sometimes I do start one, leave it and go and do another one and then come back to it later on. It's how I roll, really. If you know what I mean. Yeah, Brandon sent 2 photos. I shall try and see them later on, or tomorrow maybe, depending on what time I get. 20 to 1 now. I'm tired now. I'm going to ask Bree to read me a story and go at bedtime. I'm confused about what to do. Okay, opinions here. On the side superstructure here, that's probably more relevant to some people than others. On the side here, below the promenade decks, would you put windows or would you put portholes? If you know what I mean. Windows or portholes. Because on the prototype I put windows. Portholes rather. So what would you do? Titanic lived a short life. No, she lived one life. Which is a long life. When you do your first 2 bottom propellers, go side, then go bottom and the 2 and add 2 on each side and edges bottom, put 1 and go API to edge, put 1. Okay. It's not that easy, I know. Don't screw with his brain. Or the Joker is coming for you. Yep. Joshua. Portholes. Portholes. From Elliot. Insane Gamer's back again. I might have given him a bad migraine. My brain was pretty fried before you got here, mate. Portholes. Okay, so you want portholes. I shall go with portholes. Okay, let's try portholes. I probably had a few windows, but mainly portholes, so we'll see. So go every 4th block as usual. Don't look too bad, do it. Hunter boys, portholes. Music, portholes. Jelly Boss, hi. How you doing? We've got the jelly and the jolly. Mims, portholes. Oh no, Brie. I'm having a silly moment. Read me a story. Put me to bed. Windows and portholes. Yeah, I put a few well, they are basically all windows, aren't they? I mean, if we had the round texture like I used to have, then it would be portholes, but these are effectively portholes, and then I'll add windows which are 2 blocks high like that. And then that's it. The difference between a window and a porthole. A window is like that, and a porthole is like that. The most vague description you can get. I put the portholes along the side, and then I'll adjust to the ones for windows later on. Do you think you'll ever raise Britannic? I'd like to see that actually, but you know, the authorities in Greece are a bit funny on that one. Is she classed as a war grave? Because I don't know. It's something which is a bit sketchy. And also, can they raise her? Marlene De Silva is here. I can't read the what you're saying, but hi. Ricky the humanoid's here. How you doing? You should do portholes and then pairs of windows. Okay, so there's the portholes all along the side. And then it do look a bit squashed out, don't they? So what I'll do, I think over this area here on this back end, I'll put a few windows. So I'll let's get rid of that. And what we'll do, I'll put windows here. Story time. Good, you got a sense of humour, Bree. Oh, missed one. I heard there's a bomb in the bottom that might explode if they raise her. Interesting. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Looks good. I think that looks alright. Then maybe we might add a few more windows. These will probably be optional, so I'll leave it up to the individuals on that one. What type of music do I listen to? It varies. I'm not really into modern music, you know, sort of what goes on in the charts and things like that today is all too political. And also no one can sing or bloody do anything properly. It's like a sun growing in night. I don't mind, you know, a bit of Queen, Dire Straits, Status Quo. Some of the obscure stuff. I don't mind classical music. I'm quite happily sit and listen to that. I don't have one sort of genre of music. I just sort of listen to anything really. If I like it, I listen to it. I don't really care to describe what the genres are, but I like a varied amount of various things. Let me just copy these doors and these windows to the other side. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Out of topic, old music is better. It is. Very much so, Rich. Make you laugh. We should be building right now, but we like watching your streams. Thank you, Batman. I would watch my stream, but problem is I'm currently hosting it, so yeah, I can't really do that. Let me just quickly copy this. Just copy, flip to the right, and then paste. I have a story of my own. Once there was a kid who had a huge Lego Titanic. You're against instead of opening it, eh? Chucked it over the and crashed and broke apart at the end. That's a story, isn't it? I had a Lego Titanic when I was younger, but it wasn't very good, and I ended up throwing it at something as well. You want to tell a story? No, Bree's going to supply that. A light ship is floating lighthouse, pretty much. Seeing you happy. Thank you, Bree. Searching up on YouTube, her son keeps growing at night. Yes. I love heavy metal and old classic music, sea shanties. Not like Robert Shaw sung in Jaws. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's quite funny, isn't there? Put a yellow line on the 5th block down. No. I might do. I'll see. I've got to go to school soon. Master in my school starting in 1 hour and 13 minutes. I'll probably go in about 10 minutes. I mean, it's nearly 1 AM here. A line on the 4th block down on the hull would look better. I'll see. That kid was you, Brandon. Bree's telling me to go to bed now. Not going just yet, Bree. So that's those bits done there. Lego should raise a Titanic. Hang on. Lego should release a Titanic. If they do release a Lego set, it'd have to be proper, wouldn't it? You know, not one of these half-assed models that a lot of these knockoff Lego companies make. Another bedtime story is that one time Ricky ate a pumpkin ship. Eh? Sky Gem Gaming, you're screwing with me again. Ricky the humanoid, how you doing? I'm not doing too bad. I'm struggling along, but I'm okay. Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I wanna go to bed. I had a little drink about an hour ago and it went straight to my head. I don't know how the rest of it goes. I noticed most of bottom of ships are red, white, black. Yeah. That's the sort of traditional colours really, I think. The better ones. Jelly Boss gotta go, see you later on. When you realise that you are over 100 years old. Sad ship noises. Warp warp. The king of brain death. Good thing I got the new one from Kobe. That's the Lego one, or Lego sort of thing. They make some good Titanic models that are made. Release a real good looking one. Maybe I can send it on the group. Yeah, how about that? Look, I know they keep releasing, Kobe keep releasing models. I made a lot of story videos of Roblox. No, I'm messing with you. Bree. Behave yourself. I put 17 propellers on Britannic. Interesting. I got a Lego Titanic, a knockoff one made by Oxford. Oxford? May put together. Do you ever think Olympic Class 2 will ever exist? No. What's my favourite drink? Brandy, I think. Although I don't drink it very often. That's my sort of tipple. Most of them are for it to turn. Oh, okay, sort of propeller thruster sort of things. Ship doesn't look too bad. The front profile looks pretty good. You wouldn't think the ship is 51 blocks wide, would you? It looks quite narrow from this angle. How bad would it be to drop a large Lego Titanic model? I expect if you spent hours building it and you dropped it, you'd probably swear like buggery. And then cry for a bit. I know I would. I also have a Lego Titanic, which I got many years ago during Christmas. Yeah. Christmas is soon, isn't it? Bloody Christmas. Don't talk to me about Christmas. Yeah, you behave, Bree. You gotta behave. Be a good girl now. Flirty girl. Okay, let's take a break from brain firing. Yeah, or brain frying. Thanks to you, I've adopted your method of shipbuilding. Thank you, sir. I've managed to influence people. Reminds me of the SS America. I like it. Yeah, she's not too bad. You like Dr. Pepper? Madder than hell if that happened. Yeah. Westerwald is a single best German war song. Richlarrousse will get to bed soon. I'm real happy because you made my day. No worries, Brandon. You have a good day, good evening, whatever. Good sleep, and I shall catch you again soon. Hold up, I've got to react to the paranormal thing. What's that, Batman? What's in the hell? Is there more issues going on? I enjoy your sense of humour. My humour's kind of messed up, really. Yeah, you behave, Bree. Look it up, it's catchy. I'll decide that. Sort of pondering here. See, what else could I add on to this thing? You were sort of giving me ideas. I think another skylight would go behind funnel number 3. Would that look okay? Do you reckon? Let's put a skylight here. I'm just sort of, I mean, the ship does look quite bare still if you look at it. So I think skylights and things look pretty good here. Remember when I built your Titanic? It was great, by the way. It's not that great, but thanks anyway. So time to react. Time to react to what? Where's the stairs gone? Stairs there. Rich, I will use your method of shipbuilding to build the SS Gigantic, the fictional Canada Ridgeline. You do that. I think a lot of people have adapted my design. Well, not really design philosophy. It's just the way I do things. You know what I mean? And the front of the superstructure looks a bit like the SS America. It do, doesn't it? Or the United States. What's this? What kind of tea? What am I building? I'm trying to build the Desiree, but it's not going too well. Add some more vents. I will do. I need you to react. What for? Why? Hang on, I built your old Titanic. I like it. You built the old one? Madness. There are still people out there who build the old one. I think maybe because it's easier to build. I don't know. That her son can't stop growing at night. I don't understand what that is. Hang on. I had a dream a few years ago that I went on a field trip to the RMS Gigantic and it was beautiful. Don't think I've ever had a dream about ships. Why no glowstones? I don't put anything in my ships. I use the end rods to give off a little bit of light, but I don't put anything else inside it. Cause it never gets dark here. It's permanently set on that. Where do you ever repost your old tutorials? A lot of them are gone, deleted, so that's a shame. But yeah, the glory days of the simplify ships are all gone now. I'm more into the complex stuff now. So apologies if the old stuff is gone. Oh, Bree, you're being spoken to. The Batman's asking you. The newer one wasn't that hard, just to pay attention to what you were doing, what I was saying. Okay. Sammy with Trains, hi, how you doing? Don't you hate it when you have good dreams when it ends? Yeah, all the time. Master, what do you need to alert when evil clone? Oh, not that again. Hey Rich, do you like the Harry Potter series? Not really into Harry Potter. Breeze is never really got interested. I mean, when Harry Potter was released over here, it sort of went a bit mad and sort of alienated me from a lot of things. You know what I mean? It's one of those fads that sort of grew and kind of left me behind, really. But yeah, it's not really my sort of thing, but I could adapt to it one day, I suppose. But I think I'm a bit too old to start reading it. Just trying to read a little. Where are the old tutorials? Rich gone, reduced to atoms. Yeah, pretty much. Why RMS Gigantic can survive several iceberg impacts. I should like to give that a try. Maybe, will it survive torpedoes? Do you ever have a dream where you wake up and go back to bed in the same dream? That never happens to me. More vents. Yep, more vents. More vents. Damn it. I'm not going to do an Aquitania style vent system where it's just spammed the vents, but you sort of get the idea where it's going. Remember those weird shaped vents you built on Titanic? Oh, the penis shaped ones. Or two balls and a dick, or that sort of thing. The meat and two veg. Are those the ones you're referring to? Oh, Breathe. Batman was asking what tea you like. If you're still there. Brianna. Hey, one last thing before I really go to bed. I have had dreams about ships, like the Fitzgerald, and me seeing the SS Nomadic. Alright, see ya. Yeah, I'll try and have a good sleep. I don't like all the events Aquitania, Mauritania have. Yeah. Hello, Jolly. Yeah, my sense of humour's back again. Is this ship you're building from Cunard? It's sort of a mix. It's not really based on anything. I'm just seeing what I can come up with. It's not going too well at the moment. Centre block there. Cross. Number 8. The first. Oh, Brie. Batman was asking, "What tea do you like?" Imagine it's a cup of tea or whatever. That's if you're into that sort of thing. Do I like your sense of humour? You have a weird sense of humour, Mr. Sky Gem Gaming. They shouldn't have built the Titanic and Olympian Britannic. They should have built the Britannic, which had a ventilation funnel. Am I going to do a tutorial for this one? I will do. I've got to finish it yet though. I did do a preview video, but you can sort of ignore that one because it's not valid anymore. Not that I want a tutorial, just curious. Okay. I will do, I'll try anyway. I drink tea, it's from Polka brand. I think mine's Tetley. I drink Tetley tea. Bree's drinking a tea, or talking about tea. I love regular tea. I'm spelling Batman, thank you. I think you made a friend there, Batman. Are you going to stream tomorrow? I may do, depends on the time I have. And if my head is up to it. Go to sleep, Rich. Yeah, I will do in a minute. Rich, I want you to vote for what style of shipwreck should gigantic be. Eh? A style of shipwreck. No, okay, a shipwreck style. I'll go with Lusitania because Titanic is sort of a random thing, and or a very specific. A Lusitania style wreck is what all ships will be. All ships that land on this side will probably end up all like Lusitania. Britannic could be like it one day. Andrea Doria's already there. Oceanos is collapsing as well. I imagine just go with the Lusitania style one. But it's up to you. When I first learned about Titanic, I thought it was a swimming contest. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a wet t-shirt competition. Rich, how do you know Bree? Bree, she's a buddy on Facebook. We talk all the time, or try to. We hassle each other. Do you not like tea? I do not like tea. Okay. What ship is this? This is the I can't remember. Desiree. Hey Rich, how are you doing? I'm not too bad, Anakin. I'm not going to be here long now. You sort of joined a bit late. I'll be here for about another 10 minutes, I think. Just got on 1 AM here. So I shall call it a day. I won't be here long because of school. Say hi, quick bye. How to scream. How you doing? The cookie's here. Just finished part 2 of the Saxonia. You love the bow design. Oh, I do as well. It's not a bad one. Johnny, too much tea can make me sleepy. That's not true. It's got caffeine in it. It makes you hyperactive. I was going to do a couple more vents, and then I'll call it a day. Yeah, don't worry, Anakin. I joined late as well. This is an evening stream for me. I'll try and find my way to the bathroom in a minute without making anybody up. Should I try it? Your Saxonia to try? Yeah, you try it. It's not a bad one. The Saxonia's got quite a good hull on it, I think. Wolfslayer's got to go. I'll see you later on. That's true, Brie. Yeah, we hassle each other. We're our own worst enemies. The ship looks good. Looks pretty good. Yeah, not too bad, is it? There's still a lot to fill in though. It's just using my imagination to try and do things that look quite good. Oh. We're buddies for life. I'm going to try out your Carpathia and Saxonia. I'd go for Saxonia personally. The Carpathia is a bit old. Once wrote a story about Titanic when I was younger. Uneducated and thought it had a movie theatre. It probably could have done. Titanic's a wet t-shirt competition. 2 bollocks and a schlong. You wouldn't want your schlong to look like that, would you, with a bend at the end? A bit of penal fracture right there. Let's quickly copy this over. Keeps life fun, yeah, I know. Was playing Among Us and imposter was an idiot. Have a good night. I will do. Wolfslayer, Ricky the Humanoid, Titanic is a sumo wrestling compilation. Competition, sorry. How do you say your name? Richlarrousse. Larousse, or French pronunciation Larousse. But it's Larousse. How do ships reproduce? Yeah. Jolly's having a laughing fit. I'm eating eggnog ice cream. Ugh. I like your Saxonia. I do as well. If you look like that, you got issues. Yeah. You wouldn't want it, would you? Right. I think I'm going to call it a day now. I've got a banging headache. I'm tired. People keep telling me to go to bed. Bree's going to read me a story, and I think we'll call it a day here. So, yeah. Apologies for it being a bit slurry, but we'll leave it at that. I was going to say, your privates look like that. You should see a doctor here. Right. Why did I choose the name Larousse? Don't know, it's unique really. I don't think anyone else has ever used it. Yeah, I was going to see you all later on. I'm going to call it a day. Time for bed, yeah. So yeah, thanks for everyone for watching and commenting and interacting. I appreciate it. It gives me something to do. And I'll try and do a stream tomorrow, either on my own or with Adzi if he's about, and we'll see how things go from there. So and yeah, I shall leave it at that. So I shall call it a day now. Good night, everyone, and I shall try and stream tomorrow. So bye for now. See you all later on, and take care.